okay, guys. She's no longer horny.
The Office, 10 funniest cold opens ranked 2 won't believe. What are the absolute funniest cold opens from The Office? We're diving into the most iconic moments and ranking them from good to absolutely hilarious. Get ready to laugh along with us. If you're a fan of The Office, you already know the cold opens are legendary. These bite-sized comedic gems kick off each episode with absurdity, surprise, and that awkward charm the show is known for. They set the tone, they showcase the characters, and they're packed with moments we quote to this day. There's something magical about a well-crafted cold open. They often stand apart from the episode itself, which gives the writers freedom to experiment, take risks, and go wild with creativity. From subtle pranks to explosive chaos, the cold opens are often the most replayed scenes of the entire series. Today, we're counting down the top 10 funniest cold opens from The Office, ranked by how hard they made us laugh, how much they stuck with us, and how perfectly they captured the show's unique sense of humor. Let's dive in. Number 10. Kevin's famous chili. Kevin proudly narrates how he spends all year perfecting his chili recipe, only to spill the entire pot across the floor the moment he arrives. What makes this scene so powerful is its tragic silence. There's no dialogue, just Kevin desperately trying to scoop chili back into the pot with office supplies. It's both heartbreaking and hysterical, and it perfectly captures his lovable incompetence.
I'm up the night before, pressing garlic and dicing whole tomatoes.
Number 9. Stanley doesn't notice anything. Stanley is so disengaged that he won't notice anything happening around him. Jim switches clothes, props, and even entire conversations, yet Stanley is unmoved. Finally, Jim yells nonsense at him, and Stanley, without looking up, responds calmly. It's a brilliant display of how unbothered Stanley is by the daily chaos around him.
And then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little. But on pretzel day...
Number 8. Dwight's fire drill. One of the most chaotic and iconic openings in television history. Dwight locks the doors, heats door handles with fire, and stages a full-on emergency to see if his coworkers are prepared. Angela drops her cat through the ceiling, Kevin breaks into the vending machine, and Stanley collapses. It's The Office at its most unhinged and most hilarious.
I only weigh 82 pounds! Save Bandit!
Number 7. Michael's fake firing. In a misguided attempt at leadership, Michael fires Pam as a prank. Her reaction is pure panic, and Michael's inability to keep the bit going makes it worse. What makes this scene so effective is its realism. Pam's emotional breakdown feels raw, while Michael's cluelessness turns discomfort into comedy gold. It's awkward, yes, but in true Office fashion, it's also hilarious.
Human X, punk! Surprise! It's a joke! We were joking around! See?
Number 6. Parkour. Michael, Dwight, and Andy embrace the early 2000s parkour trend. They shout parkour before jumping over furniture, climbing office supplies, and tumbling over couches. It ends with Andy launching himself into an empty cardboard box and yelping in pain. This cold open captures the essence of The Office, commitment to stupidity, performed with full enthusiasm. Number 5. The ID photo switch. The staff all switch their ID badge photos to impersonate one another. Jim becomes Dwight Bears, Beats, Battlestar Galactica, while Creed just shows up dressed as Creed. It's a fast, visual gag with amazing timing and reveals how much the characters enjoy mocking one another. It's one of the most replayed clips for a reason.
Millions of families suffer every year. Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
Number 4. The Belsnickel Christmas. Miss Dwight introduces his co-workers to Belsnickel, a bizarre Santa-like figure from Pennsylvania Dutch folklore. Dressed in rags with soot on his face, Dwight yells in broken dialect, slapping co-workers on the wrists and judging whether they've been impish or admirable. It's so outlandish that even the ever-patient Jim is baffled. A festive dose of Dwight madness.
brutal.
So he's kind of like Santa, except dirty and worse.
No, much better. No one fears Santa the way they fear Belsnickel. Wow.
Number 3. Jim puts Dwight's stuff in Jell-O. The prank that started it all. Jim places Dwight's stapler in Jell-O, prompting Dwight's now iconic outburst. This cold open set the tone for the show's prank culture and remains one of the most instantly recognizable Office moments. Simple, effective, and endlessly rewatchable.
Put my stuff in Jell-O again.
That's real professional. Thanks. It's the third time, and it wasn't funny the first two times either.
Number 2. Dwight uses a fitness orb. It swaps out his office chair for an inflatable exercise ball, claiming it improves posture and core strength. Jim listens patiently, then stabs it with scissors mid-sentence, sending Dwight crashing to the floor. The timing is impeccable, the surprise is perfect, and the execution flawless. Number 1. The fire drill stress relief intro. Yes, this scene deserves to rankings. This is the cold open, the one even non-fans know. Dwight's fire drill sends the office into full-blown panic. Angela throws her cat. Kevin raids the snack drawer, and Oscar falls from the ceiling. Stanley ends up having a heart attack, and it all plays out like a mini disaster film.
It's good to let someone else go first, because then you can see what they get, and then you can decide if you want to get something like what they got, or something totally and completely different.
It's outrageous, tightly edited. It's in the absolute peak of Office comedy. And that's our ranking of the funniest cold opens from The Office. From spilled chili, to fake firings, Jell-O pranks, to fire-induced chaos. These openings are more than just laughs, they're cultural moments that show off what makes the show so beloved. Unforgettable characters, so absurd scenarios, and a whole lot of heart. Which cold open had you laughing the hardest? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more deep dives into your favorite shows. Until next time, Parkour.